Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Claire says these 6 words to Victor after Kyle heartbreak. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers reveal that Victor Newman Eric Braden feels certain that Claire Newman Haley Aaron and Kyle Abbott's Michael Mealer relationship will only end in devastation for his granddaughter. If that prediction comes true, then Claire may have 6 words to share with Victor after all the Kyle heartbreak. Y&R fans know Victor warned Claire that Summer Newman Allison Lanier would always come first for Kyle. Although Claire wants to trust that Kyle has truly moved on following his divorce, part of her is still worried deep down. Victor is right about Summer and Kyle having a forever bond through Harrison Abbott Redding Munsell, so that may continue to haunt Claire in the back of her mind. There's always going to be the potential for Kyle and Summer to reconnect over Harrison, which could easily lead to them becoming a reunited family. Just because Kyle is committed to Claire right now doesn't mean he'll stand by her indefinitely. Kyle will resist the idea of a summer reunion at first and may even flat out turn her down if she asks. However, that doesn't mean Kyle and Summer's relationship is really in the rearview mirror. This is a soap, so it's quite common for former pairings to find their way back to each other sooner or later. If you watch long enough, major couples like Summer and Kyle are usually going to come back around in the end. If Kyle and Summer do get back together down the road, then Claire may wish she'd listened to Victor's advice. Victor suggested that if it all went south, then Claire shouldn't say he didn't warn her. As a result, Claire may eventually have to acknowledge that Victor was trying to protect her for her own good. If Kyle and Claire are destined for a breakup, she may apologize to Victor for doubting his wisdom. If that's how things play out, then Claire may have a chance to tell Victor those 6 words we mentioned. You were right all along, Grandpa. Claire may cry over not going along with Victor's wishes before Kyle shattered her heart into a million pieces. Do you think Victor will be proven right somewhere down the line? Will Kyle hurt Claire with a crushing split? The Young and the Restless spoilers say Claire and Kyle's romance will definitely get more complicated, so we'll bring you updates on any breakup news that might be brewing. Claire Grace thought she had finally found stability in Genoa City, but heartbreak was waiting just around the corner. After putting her trust in Kyle Abbott, believing their connection could blossom into something real, she now finds herself nursing a wounded heart. Kyle, ever the conflicted soul, let his lingering feelings for Summer interfere once again, leaving Claire caught in the crossfire of a complicated love triangle. When the dust settles, Claire finds herself standing face to face with Victor Newman, her newly found grandfather, ready to unleash 6 words that could change everything. I won't make that mistake again. Victor studies Claire, his piercing gaze filled with curiosity and perhaps a hint of admiration. He knows heartbreak when he sees it. He's been a witness to countless betrayals and romantic collapses in his own lifetime. But there's something different about Claire. She's not a delicate flower ready to wilt under the weight of disappointment. No, this heartbreak has strengthened her, and Victor is here to ensure she comes out of it with a sharper edge, one befitting a Newman. The fallout of Claire and Kyle. Kyle's inability to close the chapter on Summer was the breaking point. Claire had tried to be understanding, tried to believe that she and Kyle could have something real, but the undeniable truth was staring her in the face. Kyle wasn't over Summer, and Claire wasn't willing to be anyone's second choice. When Kyle finally admitted that his heart still wavered, Claire didn't plead or cry. Instead, she walked away with her dignity intact. She had grown up with chaos, spent years trying to find a sense of belonging, and now that she had a family, she wasn't about to let a love-struck Abbott make her feel like an afterthought. Victor's take on the matter. Victor, never one to waste an opportunity, sees potential in Claire's fire. As she utters those 6 words, a slow smirk tugs at the corners of his lips. This is the resolve he's been waiting to see. His granddaughter isn't weak. She isn't going to crumble like so many others have before her. Instead, she's ready to play by the Newman rules: control, power, and never letting emotions cloud judgment. Good, Victor finally says, his voice laced with approval. Because in this town, weakness is a liability. And just like that, Claire realizes she has a choice. She can walk away from heartbreak and wallow, or she can rise above it, stronger and more determined than ever. And if Victor has anything to say about it, she will come out of this not just as Claire Grace, but as Claire Newman, a force to be reckoned with. Kyle's regrets. While Claire is forging her new path, Kyle finds himself plagued with doubt. Did he make a mistake? Was letting Claire go the biggest error of his life? Summer may have been his past, but Claire was meant to be his future. And now, as he watches her slipping further away, he wonders if he has lost something truly irreplaceable. But it may be too late for Kyle Abbott. Claire isn't waiting around for anyone anymore. She's on her way to proving herself in the business world, aligning with Victor, and ensuring that the next time love comes her way, she won't be the one left behind. The emotional strain took its toll on Claire. She began to question the foundation of her relationship with Kyle, wondering if their connection was genuine or merely a rebound for him. Victor's warning echoed in her mind, amplifying her insecurities. The once comforting walls of the Abbott mansion now felt confining, filled with memories of a love that might never fully be hers. In a poignant conversation with Kyle, Claire voiced her concerns. "I can't be second to anyone," she confessed, her voice tinged with vulnerability. Kyle, taken aback by her candor, reassured her of his commitment. Yet, the shadow of Summer loomed large, casting doubt on their future. Meanwhile, Summer's presence in Kyle's life remained a constant source of tension. Their shared history and mutual concern for Harrison created an unspoken bond that Claire found challenging to penetrate. Every shared glance between Kyle and Summer felt like a dagger to Claire's heart, deepening her sense of isolation. Victor, observing the unfolding drama, remained steadfast in his belief that Claire deserved better. He approached her once more, his demeanor softer yet resolute. "Sometimes, letting go is the only way to hold on to yourself," he advised, hoping to guide her towards a decision that prioritized her well-being. Torn between her love for Kyle and her loyalty to her family, Claire faced an agonizing choice. The allure of a life with Kyle was undeniable, but the potential for heartbreak loomed large. Victor's words served as a constant reminder of the stakes involved. In the end, Claire chose to step back, recognizing the importance of self-preservation. She decided to focus on her personal growth and familial bonds, leaving the door open for a future where love didn't come at the expense of her identity. As Claire distanced herself, Kyle was left to grapple with his feelings. The absence of Claire made him confront the depth of his emotions, not just for her but also for Summer. The realization that he might have been unconsciously holding on to his past with Summer forced him to re-evaluate his desires. Summer, on the other hand, observed the unfolding events with a mix of regret and hope. Her feelings for Kyle, long suppressed, began to surface, leading her to question her own choices. In the intricate dance of love and loyalty, each character was left to navigate their path, seeking a balance between personal happiness and familial duty. The echoes of Victor's 6 words resonated, serving as a poignant reminder of the delicate interplay between heart and heritage in the world of Genoa City.